Happy hour, and today we're talking about remedies good for this and that. Some of them we might have used in the past, some of them it's the first we've heard of it. What are some common remedies that you know, or some common ailments that we have? Think about fever, high blood pressure, heart
Regular
palpitations,
scratch.
scraping
Yeah.
on your
A blister.
skin,
What do you call that? Splinter in your finger.
a swelling,
Yeah.
toothache, toothache.
Right. Is
We
what they
should
used to
really think
put
of some common things,
stuff up something in
Cotton,
there and yeah, but
cotton wool.
something in it.
We should really think of some common ailments that people have nowadays and what is good for them. Remember, I was saying we need that stand thing because the light back up that no, I must be covering the light. But welcome, Carmen. I'm here. We're here as well, Carmen. Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much for
much for
jumping
joining us,
over.
Carmen. Are you watching on your phone or are you using some other device, Carmen?
Carmen, we were just about to talk about the toothache. When you were growing up, what did they say was good for toothache? Do you remember? You'll have to turn
Or
the
she's
volume
watching
off
on
on
the
that one.
phone.
Okay. When you were growing up, people, what was the common cure or not ailment, the common cure or remedy for toothache? What they say you should use?
I don't remember what, but they used to put something in cotton wool
And
and
put
put
it
it in, stuff it in your
in the,
teeth.
or if it's like a cavity.
Yeah.
I remember people used to block their ears as well with cotton wool. Because somehow if ear gets in, it makes the toothache worse. Also,
Salt water, Carmen say.
oh, yeah.
Salt water. I know, like if you just do an extraction, they say rinse out your mouth with
Gargle
salt
with
water.
salt water. Or use sore throat as well, salt water. Gargle with salt water. Thanks for that one.
Welcome and thank you for joining us. Please do remember your thumbs up. It's not too late. We've just come over from StreamYard where we were discussing what are some old and new remedies for
some
some.
common ailments.
Thank you, Real FMD, for coming over. I have been following you guys from your Colors Meet days. Okay,
Oh.
thank you. You're one all timer then, but you're just shy.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming. Thank you so much for joining us. And Marva is here, present.
Thank you for jumping on, Marva.
You got your tick.
Toothache, people, toothache. What's the common,
All-time remedy?
All-time remedy, and what do people suggest now? And I mean, when I say remedy, I don't mean what doctors say or dentists say.
Yeah.
What people who try it and use it and
it
work, what they say.
I think Leaf of Life used to use to,
Juice it.
Yeah, I think. Tell me if I'm wrong or tell me if you know of something else, peeps.
Hey, is it Mary or Maria? Hi, welcome.
Thanks for joining us.
We're talking about cures and remedies for some ailments that all of us have from one time to the other. One of the ones we're talking about now is toothache, but also swelling and pain and fever. What are some common ailments? Common remedies.
Warm water. Yeah.
How are you? We're good.
Oh, we're good. How are you? Where are you coming to us from? We're Jamaicans, but we live in the UK. And we go live every Sunday to Thursday, 6 p.m. UK time. It's just after 6 now. We trialed half an hour live on StreamYard. And then our second half an hour will be live here. Thanks so much for joining.
Stuff it with white rum. You mean for the toothache?
Must be put like the white rum on cotton and then put it in. Is that what you mean?
Really?
The Real FMD.
Who remembers in the days when people used to have dengue fever? What they used to do? You remember?
As I don't know what it's called. I think it's called love bush.
Yes.
That used to run up on fence or so.
Yeah.
They used to boil that
and do away with it.
Give to drink and so.
What I remember is a pan with that same love bush and so other thing boil up and a piece of board over the pan and you sit on the board.
And then
water
over
hotter steaming and then a big sheet or something over you under there.
If it cure dengue fever.
I think it was dengue fever. Anybody remembers those days that they used to do that? And is dengue fever still around? Because I haven't heard that term in a long time.
Carmen say aloe vera is good for swelling as well.
Oh.
Okay. Didn't know that one. And Garden of Grace says dengue fever is still prevalent here. It is caused by mosquitoes.
Oh,
Oh, I used to know the name,
the Aedes
Aedes aegypti
mosquito.
mosquito.
And a tie.
Aedes aegypti mosquito caused
Dengue
dengue fever. I
fever.
haven't heard of it in a long
Yeah, in
time.
Jamaica, people used to have it. Dengue fever. I remember sitting over that pan or something
What do
already
they
when we were
give?
little. What do they use for it now? Garden
Another
of
one that
Grace.
come to me, mumps.
Oh, yeah.
When your
Whatever it is,
face
they used
swell
to
up,
put something and tight under here.
but I don't know why they tight, why they put something tight, because mums just make your hair so
Already
swell.
swell.
No matter how you tie it down, it's going to remain swollen until it get better. So what was the point of that, in peeps? We
Use both for dengue.
bush.
Or what bush?
Toya,
Toya and
welcome. Hi ladies,
Alexa.
I'm late, but I made it. Thanks for coming
Thanks
on.
for jumping on. Remember your thumbs up. People, who remembers dengue fever and what people used to do in those days? What were the
remedies?
bushes that they used to boil and put
There
in a
might be some
pan?
people here, Joe, who never used any bush at all. So
True.
what were some of the remedies that were used
For
in
dengue
days
fever.
gone by for dengue fever? And what, perhaps, if you know of dengue fever happening now, what are some of the remedies people
They
use?
use now. Sorry, somebody's comment was held for
Review.
Oh, it would be on that screen, wouldn't it? Sorry.
It's in another language, but I don't.
Oh, somebody's trying to write in another
welcome.
language.
Thank you so much, Arrow. Unfortunately, we won't be able to understand the language that you've put here, but if you
Are
can
able
translate it to
English.
English and then put it here, we'll understand. Thank you, though, for coming.
I'm going to just listen at work. Yes.
Amazon not paying me to be on my phone. Lol.
I understand.
Big up yourself. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you very much. My husband says fever grass, really, for dengue?
We know that for fever, we discussed that one.
But dengue was a fever, no, Joe. Dengue
fever. I don't think it's fever grass they used to put in that pan.
Say
yes, I know.
but not.
But I remember
everybody didn't
that
use the
love
same
bush something, but there were other bushes that boil and put in a metal pan. You remember the pan?
Yeah.
Bath pan. And you sit over it.
Hello and welcome to you, beautiful people who are on. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate your presence. We would ask that you give us a thumbs up and join in the discussion if you can. Hello, ladies.
Gotta love your accent.
Well,
thank you.
Thank you. We're Jamaicans, but we live in the UK. Where are you from, Craig? Marva says also hydrogen peroxide rinse. For toothache.
Hydrogen
for toothache.
peroxide. Oh yeah, that liquid thing.
Oh,
in a bottle, clear.
I've not heard. I think I've heard that it's good for bad breath.
Oh,
but I've not heard of it for toothache. But good one.
Thanks for that one.
Those who are on the Real FMD is my the Real FMD is my YouTube name. Were we looking or asking you and you weren't answering?
Yeah, I was asking if you had a channel, but I didn't see a response.
We'll check.
We used to rub up with alcohol and wrap up
in a blanket to sweat out the fever and drink tea. Don't remember the type of tea. Okay. Thank you for coming.
Craig, I'm from Leicester, England.
Ooh.
We're in Birmingham,
England.
We've been to Leicester.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining, Craig. Please do consider subscribing to our channel, and thank you for a thumbs up as well. We appreciate it. Right, here's another common thing that if somebody said they have that now, what would you suggest? A really bad stomach ache.
Oh yeah.
Stomach ache. What would you suggest?
Yeah.
Would you think of a tablet first as the remedy? What would you suggest for a really bad stomach ache?
Toya said, he said sour orange, jackfruit bush. Is that jackfruit? Or jacquini bush and the
Fever
fever
grass
grass boiled
boiled
together.
together.
Oh.
I think orange leaves also used to be a part of the mixture.
All right. The next one is
A
what one
really
did you
bad
say?
stomach ache.
Yeah.
What's the remedy that you've heard nowadays that you can try?
And perhaps have tried and has it helped? Carmen says ginger is very good for stomach ache.
That one. I agree with that
Let me
one.
see.
Would you suggest a
Stomach
tablet
or
right
belly?
away? Stomach. Andrews,
Stomach.
of course. Who remembers? Andrews, of course. Ginger tea for that. All
Hello,
right.
Vivine.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Vivine.
Vivine.
From somewhere in Hanover. Not
Yes.
Dias, but I think it starts with C. That I've never heard of before. Welcome
Garden of
back. Thank
Grace
you for
mix
coming.
for ache.
Milk for
Really?
stomach.
I don't
ache.
agree with that one. Milk, well, if I
When
had
your
it,
stomach already
that would
hurting
hurt.
you.
Yeah. That one would hurt my stomach. But I've
Oh,
heard
but
of the
when we
ginger
used
tea.
to have what that stomach problem used to be called?
Which one?
Ulcer stomach. They usually recommend
It's
milk.
true. It's true. So it all
Like
depends
milk.
on what's wrong with the stomach.
Yeah. Milk coats your stomach, I think
Yeah.
they've said. And milk of magnesia.
Magnesia.
Oh.
Magnesia.
Toya says ginger and
Cerasee. Oh yeah, they always say
cereal.
cerasee. No, it's not
Cerasee.
cereal. Cerasee for,
People, I don't know
stomach ache.
why cerasee was invented.
Say sorry.
I'm not sorry. Tastes so bad, smells so bad.
God made it.
Milk coats the stomach, yes, because that was recommended a lot until I thought
Yeah,
I
from
became.
Cocoon, Hanover.
Yeah.
Near Dias.
Yeah.
Milk coats the stomach. It's true.
I think I got either lactose intolerant or something. I used to have stomach ulcer when I was at university. And they were recommending milk a lot and I was trying it, but even when the stomach was hurting and you drink the milk, it just make you,
Yeah.
I couldn't stand milk after a while.
Oil of peppermint and
Oh.
mint, good for stomach too. Good ones. I
And-
told you Vivine was from
Yeah.
Hanover.
Yes, you are
Hi.
the secretary. You ought to know.
Well done. Have we covered all the ailments and what remedies there could be for them? You know what? One time when we were little, there was this man. I don't know if he
Oh.
was a fanson man, but a ring was
Yeah, stuck on his
on
finger.
his finger. And they tried everything. I don't remember how they say they got it off. But they tried.
You don't remember?
No.
They had to cut off his finger.
Oh, no, man.
So yeah, so after a while he didn't have one of his fingers. I don't remember which finger it
Yeah,
was.
because the flesh
Was
grew
growing
around
over.
the ring. But I know it's like that happened to somebody in
Hi,
your home.
Valerie. Hey.
Valerie, welcome.
Welcome. Thanks
If
for
that
coming,
happened to you
Valerie.
or somebody in your home, the first thing you think of is like oil or
I see a string one, some string thing that they do, but I don't really understand how it works. But
oil I would think of and washing up liquid.
love your hair. Thank you, Andre.
Oh,
Thank you.
thanks.
And Garden of Grace says, guess what? What? Is it good guess or bad guess?
I know is what. She have one dumpling left for half. I goated.
And a good hoghead. Hoghead.
Garden of Grace, how you know I'm from Hanover?
She knows she's our secretary. She keeps tab of everything.
Yeah. She remembers. Wonder if she's telling us that the time is up. What are you trying to ask
What are
us
you
to
trying
guess?
to say? It's not quite time. Don't run away yet. Miss Beryl, it's not time. I went Four Seasons on Tuesday, had lunch with the general manager.
Four Seasons is a hotel?
Yeah, one
Wow.
up in a life. Leaf of life to coat the stomach. Oh.
Leaf of life. Okay.
And what's the
What's the
chat?
Oh, the topic. Cures for common ailments that people have nowadays. What are some of the remedies or cures for those?
Yeah.
By
What
the
are
way,
some that you know of that used to be in the days gone by, and what are some modern ones perhaps that people use?
if somebody tell you now that they're just diagnosed with cancer, what's the first thing that come to mind? You're not a doctor, but you're here.
Something that, what's it? Leaf. soursop
But
leaf.
nowadays, but right before that, that was noni.
Yeah.
And right before that was something else again. Like they come up with these things nowadays.
Like they say, it's a panacea for
It's a
cure all for
for lots
everything.
of things.
5 diamond, I mean 5-star hotel.
5 Diamond Hotel.
How come you got such an invitation, Miss
Yeah.
Garden of Grace? How come? Tell us about that. Would you like the link? Yeah or no?
You don't have any link neither. You have a link to give her?
Unfortunately, I won't be able to give you a link. But to those who are on, thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate your support, and we'd love it if you subscribed and joined our little happy YouTube family. Please remember to give a thumbs up, and even after the live has ended, it's not too late to give the thumbs up. Can I see the
Thank
thumbs
you.
up going up now, please? By even 2?
Do they have any
Because there are
hearts or
quite a
anything?
few of you on here, and
Any
there are
hearts,
few
any
thumbs
smiley
up.
faces, anything?
I'm doing a community project and seeking funding. I wonder if, what's the place that I had applied for the funding name again? Oh no, British Council. As well, you can look, if you can get to link with a school, Beryl, look to see if you can, because
Well, go straight to look for Comenius funding.
Comenius or British Council or Erasmus.
Erasmus.
Write those down, Beryl.
Write those down
Erasmus.
and do a search on Google to find out if they have funding available.
Erasmus, that's one. British Council is a different one. And then Comenius, Comenius,
to see
is
funding
another one.
available.
To see funding is available. Garden of Grace, I'm making grow boxes for older women and women with disability in my community.
Grow
That's
boxes.
awesome.
It's a really good idea.
You know, another thing that people are doing now is what they call what kind of boxes? Like subscription boxes with various things. Like for the month of January, for example, what seeds grow well in that month in your area. You can make some boxes or packets. It doesn't have to be boxes. And you make up subscription information about your service that you offer. Send it to, they pay. You send the January package or box. Then they
pay a subscription monthly.
Fee for the year, or they pay for the whole year, whatever. But each month,
February you send out for February, what to
right,
plant
and so
in
on.
February and so on.
That's an idea. That's something that we could talk about as
and
well.
you could work on it
one afternoon on a live. Valerie says, my mom used to have a bottle of cod liver oil and honey. We hated having colds. First thing she give us, it tastes awful.
But as children, you think it tastes really bad, and it tastes bad too. But as adults, you find it more tolerable, or you tell yourself it's good for you, so you take it. Cause the other day when we were in Florida, all of us had this throat thing, and we took honey, cinnamon, garlic, I think lemon as well,
and a little salt in there,
all mixed up together, and it wasn't pleasant, honestly. But
the kids reacted worse,
than we did.
Yeah.
We sort of tell ourselves it's good for us.
Yeah.
So that was one as well for throats.
Sore
throat. Honey, garlic, lemon, ginger. Ginger could go in there too.
Yeah. And some people put a little cayenne.
Yeah, and a little mint.
Yeah.
Like mint
essence.
Yeah, or oil.
Yeah. Any other remedies that you know of for old-time ailments or modern remedies for new ailments?
I can think of another ailment. Somebody feel not well, like
nauseous.
Oh,
like, and travel sickness and so on. When we're going on trips, some people had to have nutmeg
under their tongue or something like that.
Yes,
there was something else that they used to put under people's tongue.
Ginger too. Like a piece of ginger in your mouth.
People who pregnant too.
Yeah,
and morning sickness. Some were okay with a little piece of ginger under the tongue.
Garden of Grace says, I'll provide the boxes, some plants and hand tools. Wow.
Are you talking about the ones you already provide, or the subscription box that we're thinking of that you could start?
Yeah, because the seeds could come from your own garden, You know, like if you have grown the red callaloo, you could harvest the seeds from some, dry them, and 1 month they get some callaloo seeds, some gungo seeds, whatever, it is easy to, not really easy, but it's not too complex to think of these things, write them down, schedule out what good for each month,
And figure
and
out
then
as well how to market it so people really interested.
yeah, right. Garden of Grace says nutmeg under the tongue for strokes. Stroke. I've never heard of that one. And she says for her project. Okay.
Is it strokes that are sickness?
Strokes.
Oh, for her project.
Saltine cracker for morning sickness. Really?
I never heard that one.
Hi, girls. Good afternoon. Hello, Miss Rose. How are you?
Hi, Rose.
Welcome. And Carmen says, when I'm going out, I always carry a piece of ginger just in case I feel sick. Wow. That's thoughtful. Are you often sick when you go out?
There's a lady we know that if you ask for almost every little thing, she have one in her bag.
You have a pin. You have a clothespin. You have
Hyacinth,
something
blessings
salt,
come
Epsom salt.
for the where
the
word
link.
name? No.
What?
Where word
Or
name?
the
Final
benediction.
prayer.
Blessings to everyone.
Greetings. Who that?
Greetings. Who is this?
A
Where are you
Primrose?
coming to us from?
Is
Say
Primrose
hi and
or
tell us
Pretty
where
Love?
you're coming from. We're from Jamaica. We're Jamaicans, but we live in the UK. We vlog at Joleisa
on YouTube. And we blog at joleisa.com online.
My beautiful sisters, thanks for the support. You're welcome. Thank you for the support. Thank you for coming over. Thank you for being here. We spent half an hour on StreamYard, and then we're trialing this week as well, Vertical Live on YouTube. So thank you for the support. If you don't mind, could you subscribe to the channel?
What is that?
Give us a thumbs up. Send the link to somebody else.
Click the bell.
Yeah. So that you're notified when
Labor
we have
right or not.
we have had a video out this week, because this year, people, tap to na 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 na.
We're trialing
no spend spree.
Not a cent unless it has to be spent.
So we're happily supporting ourselves in doing a no spend spree this year. Carmen, my stomach act up if I'm hungry. That's why I carry the ginger. Okay.
So you must try not to be out and hungry. Like schedule yourself so you go out after you eat.
And Pretty Nove said I did already. Thank you so much.
We appreciate it.
Toya, my husband mixed cayenne pepper, turmeric, garlic, ginger, and honey together. My older daughter calls it the potion. It's awful taste and smell. What's it good for?
Yeah.
Tell us that, Toya.
It sounds like a lot of goodness.
Yeah.
But what is it good? What does he use this potion in particular for? So interesting, especially to hear where different people come from. They use some of the same things that we know growing up. What they used to call, if you have a sty on your eye.
Oh.
And
is that the same as a boil?
Maybe. But what is cocoa? What is a proper word for cocoa? You get a cocoa on your forehead. Like you bump and you have this swelling here. What's good for that? And what do they call that thing in your area?
A cup of tea for everything Jamaican cure. Bush tea, no, not like
no, but if somebody like get licked down and you go give them tea, you have to carry a bun too.
Yeah, a bulla.
You have to bring a bun with that, or a bulla, or a piece of cake. You can't just get tea.
Oh, cat boil. Garden of Grace says it's called a cat boil.
The sty. But this one they call in Jamaica cocoa.
Oh, to clean out your stomach. That remedies for, aka detox.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
I hear you.
Cayenne and so on.
Sometimes I feel like I want a detox, but I don't know if I'm so brave to do it. Because it's sound, Garden of Grace. You give You give and take back, or you get a cat boil on your eye. If
When
you
you
give
give
somebody
someone,
something
take
and
it
take
back.
it back. Warm castor oil, good for the bump.
Or for this cocoa. Interesting.
Right. Welcome, thank you. She says, he or she, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Jesus loves you. Thank you
Thank you so
so
much.
much. God bless you as well. Thank you for supporting our channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you if you have remembered to give a thumbs up. Even if you have forgotten, you can give it at the end of the session. It's still good. And we would appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel as well and join us Sunday to Thursday every week for a
Happy
live
hour.
session. Half an hour here on YouTube Vertical and then half an hour on StreamYard. And as well, we have a video out like once a week at least. And this week we had one sent out today that we'd like you to join the challenge with us.
No
And
spend
it's to do
spree.
a no spend spree.
So unless you have to spend the money, don't spend it. So things like necessities like groceries, that's a must. If you have to take public transport because it's too far to walk where you're going, that's a must. But other things, frivolities,
Yeah.
just save the money and see what happens.
Garden of Grace says moringa soap good for the skin. Well done. And Samuel says, do Jamaican women wear thing things?
Yes,
Yes. And Valerie says, amen to that. Amen.
Valerie, hope you're getting there more and more each day.
Oh, I don't know. Thank you for being here with us, people. We're going to love you and leave you and hope to see you again now on Sunday
Sunday,
when we'll
6 o'clock.
have a lovely, lively session. And then on Monday, we're going to have a quiz, an amazing quiz, must I add. So thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for the thumbs up if you did. Thank you for subscribing if you did.
Thanks for the
And we'll
chat.
see you
Thanks for
soon.
contributing to the conversation as well.
Twins looking so cute. Love the hair. Thank you. Joleisa, I started the no spending since the
The
year
year
started.
started.
Well done. We're
That's
going to
good.
keep tabs. And Toya says, where are things like
What?
what? I don't know, my dear. I don't know. Real MD, what time on Sunday? 6
6 o'clock
p.m.
UK time.
So 6 o'clock, the usual time that we come on now live.
And then 6:30 we'll be on
Vertical
vertical.
YouTube.
All right.
Say your goodbyes to each other. We're going to love you and leave you until we meet again on Sunday.